How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here, bringing you guys a video depicting all of the characters hidden within the brand new Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch trailer. Now, I'm super excited for this because it took me a little bit to play Rorschach and figure out which one of these characters are who. So, by the end of this video, you guys will absolutely have a better idea of what to expect in the brand new game. Now, of course, disclaimers, this is just theory. So keep that in mind. If you guys think that any of the characters look differently, let me know in the comments. But before we do that, I want to give you guys a little bit of context. Let's run the Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch reveal trailer that happened exactly from the Nintendo Direct on the 8th of March. So let's check it out. Here we go. Okay, well, there you have it, guys. I know you guys, your minds are blown right now. All right, so the freeze frame, you see a whole bunch of character silhouettes, right? You have every single one of these characters here, and you're wondering, okay, well, who are the obvious ones that kind of stick out? So I know a lot of you guys are already on top of pinpointing them, but there's some finer ones that I want you guys to figure out with me. So what I have right over here is Photoshop open with a couple of the rosters. Now, if you guys have not seen or played Smash Bros, get on it. Here's the roster for Super Smash Bros. Melee. And of course, here's the roster for Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. Now, you can obviously tell that some of these guys are stick out like a sore thumb. I'm looking at you, DK, right? So anyway, let's jump in. We're going to work from left to right, and we're going to show you all of my characters that I feel fit the build. And I got some very cool visuals to go along with it. So if you guys are excited for it, definitely smash the like button. Okay, so starting right over here, we're taking a look, right? This is a very obvious silhouette. You guys are already saying it in the comments. I know. Right over here, boom. This is absolutely Yoshi, right? That makes sense. Yoshi? You can kind of see that. I'll flicker it on and off so that you can see. And I have it, the opacity set down a little bit. So you can obviously tell from Yoshi that on top of his eyes, he's got the two little round things. He's got the big old nose this way. And of course, his little cheek right there. So that, I would say, hands down, easily one of the Yoshi. Okay. So this one is a little bit more different. This guy right over here, right? So what kind of character in the game specifically has, I don't know, some sort of sword that comes out, or a feather, or something over here, right? Do you guys kind of think that you know who it is? Let me know. Anyway, I believe that this can totally be, dun dun dun, drum roll please, Pit. Okay, now of course these mock-ups are generic pictures, but bear with me on this one. All right, so Pit indeed, if I put Yoshi away, you can see that Pit indeed has his little sword-looking thing right over here. And I feel that this sword-looking thing is something that is in his, maybe like attached to his back or anything like that, so it's sticking up top that way. So I believe that that's exactly it. You can also take a look, if I flash Pit off, you can see that right over here, the wing is a little white when it comes down to it. So I mean, I could totally zoom in a little bit and show you that, yeah, it's relatively white compared to the other colors that may be floating around over there, right? So Pit, ladies and gentlemen, right there, done. Pretty easy, right? All right, so let's address the big monkey in the room. It's pretty obvious right over here. So we're gonna go with DK. Now I found a pretty good picture that fits his build over there. So we got DK. Pretty easy. That's undisputed. DK with the little hair curl. Got him. Okay, so now that we have Yoshi, Pit, DK, this one over here totally struck me for a loop. And to be honest, I don't know. I don't have the exact answer on what this one is, but I'll tell you what I think it is. So let's take a look. We've got the roster. I'm going to zoom out again so that we can see over here. It's just a blob, but this blob over here has two little marks. So this could either be hair. And the only two characters that I felt had hair that could fit this build are one of two. So let's take a look. This one is definitely going to be, dun dun dun, drum roll please, boom, Lucas. That kind of makes sense. It's a little bit of a stretch with the picture that I chose for him, but I still feel that he can totally fit the build with the parted hair and then of course the spiked top. So Lucas could definitely be that character. If not, if you don't feel that that's Lucas, I can totally see that being Falco. Falco has his hair parted in a couple spots. You can see that over there. So you guys can take your pick. Is it going to be Falco? Do you think it's Lucas? I don't know. But then at the same time, if you're thinking about this roster of all the characters, I want to say it's going to mirror everything from Melee. That's it. That's kind of what I want to build out of it. So we're just going to leave Falco right there. It could definitely be Lucas, but we'll leave him there. All right. So this next one right over here, this one is pretty obvious. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so that you guys can see. This one is relatively obvious because you can see a little bit of yellow in that particular spot. And of course, some spikes up top here. So that definitely has to be Princess Peach. So we are going to put Princess Peach on screen right now. Boom, right there. Relatively easy, right? You can see that Princess Peach, spiky crown, makes sense, makes sense. Okay, so that was pretty interesting on Princess Peach right there. So now you got to take a look. If I get Peach out of the way, we've got this silhouette right over here. Now, a lot of people may be thinking, oh, Abdallah, that's easy. That's Kirby. That's totally Kirby. But if that's Kirby, then who's this? Right? Or yeah, if that's Kirby, then who's this? But you can see with these colors that we have on screen over here that this is clearly a white and it's got some sort of brim over here. Whereas this is obviously yellow and that's a pink over there. So let's take a look. And my hypothesis for this is Ness. There we go, with a sideways white hat. Why white hat? I don't know. Why did they choose to put Ness in a white hat over there? But you can see over here that that looks pretty good. I would say so. I got Rocco yelling in the back and he agrees with me. All right, so we've got this tall character over here. Now, when you take a look at it in perspective, Rocco, you okay, dude? Anyway, I digress. When you look at it in perspective, I don't know if you can actually use like height as something accurate because we got DK over here that's super tall. You've got Ness in the foreground, so I don't think height matters. I mean, if you're looking standing side by side, one can easily say that this could be Bayonetta because of simply how tall she is or how tall she is compared to Samus over here. But I don't think that that's going to be the case. Just looking at the Smash roster, I really want to recreate the Melee roster. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to say that is going to be our boy. That's going to be our boy Roy. So let's take a look. Of course, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch with the picture that I chose, but bear with it. You might see some similarities in like the skinny silhouette and going from there. So I don't know if he has a sword in the picture, but that's what I'm going to go with. So ladies and gentlemen, Roy's our boy. Okay, next up over here, we have this silhouette. As you guys can see, if I get rid of Roy's sword over here, we have a silhouette right on board in this general direction. I feel that this one could definitely be, dun, 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 drum roll, Mr. Nintendo himself. Okay, that's gonna be Mario there. You can kind of see with the brim. The brim is definitely going to be there. So I like that. I like that Mario. Mario could be moving a little bit more and filling up this spot depending on his pose. But I feel that that's it. Okay, so now over here in the reveal trailer, we did see that Link has his Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild outfit. And of course, with that being said, he does have a bow. You can see the bow right over there. And you can see that, you know, he's got his little skinny arm over there. So I'm going to call it, that's going to be Link from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Makes sense, right? Okay, so now that Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is out of there, of course you can see his bow. That makes sense there. Now we're going to take a look at this silhouette. This silhouette is pretty obvious to me, but it could be something else. You can take a look at its long, like oblong looking structure, like a tall character. Let's take a look at that. That is going to be, dun dun dun, Luigi time. Oh yeah. I totally think that that's Luigi right there. And that's the perfect pose, by the way. So we have Luigi, and of course I'll put Link in the background as well. So that's pretty decent so far. We're doing pretty good. And we're recreating the Smash roster, of course, minus Pit over here. But it's, you know, it's Sakurai. That's his baby. He has to put Pit in there somehow. All right, so we're going to do the obvious one. This little yellow silhouette over here is clearly Pikachu. So we're going to go right here, add Pikachu in there. That's a little cute Pikachu. You can see that that is obviously Pikachu. So Pikachu, done. Okay, so we're getting a little bit too far this way. So let's take a look. Now this is a famous silhouette. Okay, a lot of you guys know the silhouette if you played through Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or if you played through Super Smash Bros. Melee. Now, yes, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This, I would say, is Sheik, okay? Sheik always has that silhouette, that kind of leaned over silhouette. That could definitely be it. So if Sheik's over there, then where's Zelda? Is Zelda going to be anywhere on this? I honestly don't know. I mean, maybe Sheik is just there. No spoilers. Right? No spoilers on what character that could be. Okay, let's also take a look at this obvious character right over here. Obvious character is obvious right over here. Done, done, and done. This is going to be Samus. Okay, you can see Samus over there. That's very easy to see. But Abdallah, what's this? What's this right over here? Could this be Kirby? I don't know. It definitely could be. Let's take a look. Dun, dun, dun. Kirby. Okay, that can easily be Kirby. You can see the slight pink coloration right over there. So it can very well be him. Of course, that doesn't rule out another character that I may feel can fit into that spot. I think it could be Olimar. Could very well be Olimar. Like, you have to ask yourself, all right, so what's this little shiny spot right over there? Could that be Olimar's little antenna? Kind of bent over in a certain way, giving some light to it? I don't know, but I'm going to go with Kirby for now, just because we're trying to recreate the Melee roster. All right, so let's put Samus over here. Samus. Boom, done. Okay, so you might be wondering, all right, so who's this character? Now, I thought that it could be Cloud, with, you can see his arm over here being shown. Usually Cloud runs like a half sleeve or something like that. But for this, I'm really thinking that it could easily be Marth. I'm thinking it could be Marth because you can see the little break in his clothing over here that kind of shows where his armor kind of lets out, like his little sleeve there. So I'm definitely going to say that that is indeed Marth. So let's take a look. We have, let's put Samus back. Done. Okay, so it looks like we're almost done. Let's figure out what we're going to do with this portion over here. So you can obviously tell that this is Bowser. So let's just put him on there. Okay, you can see that it's Bowser. He's got his spiky tail. And this part right over here is going to be his hand, right? His hand just kind of reaching over. So kind of like this picture that I put on here, but a little bit more exaggerated with the hand that way. So if the hand is that way, well, Abdallah, what is this? Does he have a hole in his hand? Or is that someone's, like, head in front of it? I don't know. So here we go. I'm going to throw Bowser's head down, and I'm going to put, boom, Fox right over there. So the reason why I put Fox over there is because I feel that Fox's ears, you can kind of see, you can kind of make out his ears right over here. To the left and to the right ear. And then, of course, right inside this spot, you can see his little tuft of hair. So I'm going to show you guys right there. So his little tuft of hair can easily be shown right in that direct spot. But that does kind of beg the question, is that, what's this? Like, if Bowser's over here, is this just an empty hole right over there? I don't know. Okay, so moving on, I believe we only have 2 more characters on the list. Let's take a look at them. I feel that this silhouette could be a couple things. It could be Palutena. It could be female Corrin. But I think if we're trying to recreate the Melee roster, that's definitely going to be Captain Falcon. With a nice round head. You can see the round head there. Possibly a little popped collar right over this way. I'm not really sure what this curl could be, but maybe that's part of Captain Falcon's, I don't know, little arm, maybe his hand. I don't know. I'm going to say that that's Captain Falcon, though. Okay, so now that Falcon's there, what is this last thing? A lot of you guys may be thinking that that could be Kirby. Of course, It could very well be Kirby, but I'm going to go on a record saying that is none other than Wario, okay? Here's how I say that. You can see Wario's ear. You have the nice helmet, his biker Wario, and I believe those are shades or goggles over there. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'm going to say that that is pretty accurate with Wario. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of a Melee roster, plus Wario, plus Pit. But yeah, let me know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that that's accurate to what it is? Could Ganondorf be floating over there? Young Link? Who else wasn't pictured? Dr. Mario? I don't know. Jigglypuff could be this one right over here. Jigglypuff could easily be Ness over here. Mewtwo. Where's Game & Watch, right? Like, if this was the entire Melee roster, like, what's the deal? Did I miss something? Do you guys feel that I did it accurately? Let me know in the comments. I'll give you guys a couple shout outs. There we go. Like, you can really see it just kind of pop right there, right? I'm telling you guys, that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any more speculation or what you guys think of all of these silhouettes, definitely let me know in the comment section below. When Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo Switch releases, you guys know we're going to be playing this game. So, of course, make sure that you guys are subscribed. Smash that like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day.